Hi, welcome to our channel. My name is Info.
And my name is Bakri.
So today we're going to be reviewing the Netflix movie The Weekend Away, directed by Kim Farrant. It's an American thriller that is based on a book by Sarah Adelson. It's starring Leighton Meester and Christina Wolfe,
Ziad Bakri, Norris, and a host of other people. And it's set in Croatia. So the story follows Beth. Beth's life takes a swift turnaround when she goes for a weekend away with her best friend Kate in Croatia. And guess what? The friend winds up missing. And everything just goes crazy all of a sudden, because one night they are out partying and the next she wakes up seriously hungover. And she goes around the apartment, she sees blood, she sees glasses, she sees drinks everywhere. And her friend is missing. It's known, and her friend is no show. So everything just goes crazy. And they find out that, okay, something has happened to the friend. Obviously, she reports to the police. The police refuse to file a report. And at last, it was confirmed that the friend was missing and finally dead. So what happened to Kate? No one knows. And that's just what the entire plot follows. What happens to Kate as her best friend Beth tries to just unravel whatever happened to her friend the previous night where she passed out from drinking too much. So that's basically what the plot follows. What happened to Kate? This is a psychological thriller, so you kind of suspect everybody. We have
the landlord for the Airbnb.
That landlord. The landlord for the Airbnb.
Very weird guy.
The guy.
right from the moment we saw him, he was weird. Like, I like, this guy. What's wrong with this guy? Then the taxi driver.
Which is hold on, please. It's a classic thing, because people always suspect the weird guy. That the guy has a crush on somebody, and that's not fair.
Glasses.
That's not fair, in my opinion. I actually like the guy. I actually like the Airbnb guy. Then we have the very nice taxi driver, Zachary.
Just too nice.
I was suspecting that guy the whole time. I said, why are you so nice to her? Why you keep looking at her through the rearview mirror like, oh, you came to Croatia. I'm from Syria. I don't know.
She can even speak Arabic too.
Yeah, so, and he told her about his wife. I even told her that she's so trusting of people. So it's just really like, suspect. Then we also have I suspected that policeman.
Yes, right from the beginning.
Because he kept on hammering the fact that, oh, this girl is a bad girl, she's a bad girl.
And she will show up.
She should show up and everything. Then escorts, they met at the club.
I didn't really suspect those people. I just feel like they were looking...
Because they look like Nigerians, they look like Momo. They were looking like still that cannot really hurt people. But I just added them to my list that, okay, these boys, what did they do to this girl? At first, I thought that they actually had their way with Beth without her permission. Yes. That was what I thought about them. But they were just mere thieves. So, that ending explained. If you're confused about, okay, what's this movie going to? So, the movie, like I said earlier, it was just following Kate, whatever happened to Kate that night. And as her best friend Beth tries to unravel what happened to her, they're just really layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon layers. First, the escorts. They found out that the escorts were actually just meth thieves. They're just drug women and steal from them. Then second, we see, okay, Zane, we've not really vindicated Zane yet, but it's at the corner. Then she finds out that from the man, the very good Airbnb man, who actually is not really a good guy because he keeps recording his guests, which is bad, but he explained that it's for security.
But that is not security. Inside bathroom. That will not be. That is not security.
Everywhere. So he's weird, but he said, "Oh, he's just kind of overprotective landlords."
And weird. It's not just overprotective. Because I don't know why you already know that bathroom people will be taking shower. You have putting camera there.
It's weird. Then, in a sudden twist of event, she finds his recording studio or his recording room, and she sees footage from that night. She actually sees that Beth actually protected her that night, covered her, and she went to party with the guys. Then she also finds out that Beth actually went after the guys when they stole her bag, her original Dior bag, and so she chased after them, but she couldn't get them. So she reported to the police, and her case was not even filed that night. The policeman actually brought her back to the apartment, and he like made a pass at her, and she abused him and went off. So Beth recognized his number plates.
Yes, from the
Video, and she said, "Oh, he's the guy that killed her best friend and all of that." And in a very shabby investigation, they pinned it all on the policeman, because the policeman, before they could actually get a word from the policeman that, "Oh, I didn't do it," because dead men can't speak, and he fell to his death. And so the police they were really shabby with their investigation, if you ask me. They just pieced it up together that yes, this man already had like a sketchy record.
I cannot completely blame it on the police, because from the video or the sidewalk cameras, they got a clip of a man fighting or struggling with Kate, and she fell off. So they just assumed it was their co-worker.
Very, very shabby, because I don't see the resemblance. Okay, let's move on.
It was dark, so it's really hard to tell, but maybe they have the same build of body.
But the actual killer is Beth's husband.
Spoiler alert.
We're explaining the end to them now. Who actually flew in to Croatia.
When I saw him in Croatia, I actually suspected the husband, because right from the beginning when they were doing
he said don't drink too much. He didn't
and when he saw when Kate came in, he was like,
I'll be honest, I didn't suspect him. I just thought he was like an overprotective husband.
I feel like they had something together
in a loveless marriage,
because when I explained I feel like he and Kate had something together, because when Beth was explaining to the taxi driver that how she met her husband through Kate, I said, okay, maybe they were dating before. Or something. They had something together. That's why he was acting funny in the beginning of the movie.
And they actually had history together.
Yes, it did.
When they were back in school, but it ended. So the wife was aware of that, and they already had their marital issues. So he came over to Croatia. I thought he was going to try to be a romantic guy, trying to support his wife, but in a twist of events, he actually came to meet Kate, because he thought Kate was going to reveal to his wife that they actually had the thing going on. He actually cheated on her with her best friend. So he came that same night of the robbery and everything, and Kate was like, okay, what are you doing here? And I'm going to tell my friend about it. He actually wanted to talk to her, so she took him from the apartment area, because Beth was upstairs sleeping. What did she come down and sees both of them talking like that? So they went to the water side, and they were having this argument. The man, in his testimony, the man was actually lying that Kate wanted him to stay with her, but the actual truth was that Kate was actually telling him off, that she was going to tell her friend about the affair.
Yeah, that she's not lying anymore.
In a twist of events, they started like a struggle, and he pushed her and she hit her head on a rock and she fell in the water. He actually saw that she was still alive. He could still call an ambulance, but he didn't. He left her to die, because the autopsy results came back and said that, oh, she had trauma to her head, yes, but she also drowned. So he let her die. Beth found out this entire information after her best friend Kate died, and she had access to her friend's phone, and she saw that, okay, she saw all the messages and everything. Then when she came to her husband's apartment at the end, when they already finally pinned the murder on the dead policeman who can't talk because he's dead, so she was coming. We see Beth coming to her soon-to-be ex-husband, we assume, soon-to-be ex-husband's apartment with the child, and she wanted a key, and she checks her husband's pockets, the man's pocket, and she saw a bead from the necklace she got her best friend Kate, and that's not supposed to be there, because first she gave that necklace to Kate, and her husband was nowhere around that vicinity when she gave that bead to him. So during the scuttle, that was when he pulled that bead, so everything just came flying around. So I think one found its way to his pocket, and that was how the evidence that, okay, that means he had something to do with her death. She went pale immediately, went to the bathroom, and she called the policewoman in Croatia. And we were actually confused that, okay, why is this?
Why did she not go out and report that, okay, I have evidence or something that, okay, this is the person that killed my friend and you are wrong. But then she came up in the background, she was all calm and like, oh, she'll have a cup of tea with him. So after she confronted him and he started to confess, well, he was lying during his confession. She was sitting there, but like, why is she here with somebody who killed her best friend? Why is she not going outside to go and get the police with her baby? But thank God she was still on the phone with the police from Croatia, and they heard the confession that he was the one who murdered Kate. And he tried to, when she was actually trying to run outside, he held her and they were struggling and she hit him. She ran after the baby.
With thankful tips from Zane, who told her to hit the soft spots, eyes, the throat, or the balls. So that was she applied in that scene, and she was able to run out with her baby into the sunset. And actually, she was still in contact with Zane because she actually received a message from Zane earlier when she was walking to the apartment. So I think there's going to be something there because there was some sort of chemistry between the both of them that I noticed. I don't know. I actually like the chemistry. It's nice. Zane is cute, so I think that there's something going to happen there. We don't know. We're just trying to draw our own conclusion to the end. So that's the ending explained, and that's our review. So what do you think about the movie entirely?
It's cool. I recommend it for you to watch.
Yeah, I recommend this to anyone. Although much people don't really like the movie from the reviews I saw, but I think it's a nice, just chill, relax, and just watch this movie on Netflix kind of movie. It's something that you can just sit down and watch, and I think there are important theme like friendship and theme of believing people, like, because they just stereotyped Kate to be a party girl and her confession was not valid.
Always like attention.
Yeah, it's always wanting attention and all of that. So it's important to actually just believe people sometimes. Yes, I know that there are people who like attention and will do it for attention, but still, at least give them the benefit of doubt.
So even Kate's ex-husband was like, there was a time she ran to New York after an argument and even thought she was dead, so she couldn't come back.
I think Kate cried wolf a lot of times that people barely believe that. So, but I think we should believe victims. Yes, we should believe victims. It also touched on friendship. That's a lot of things. Trust, betrayal. So it's that kind of movie that you just sit down and just watch and just watch it. Like, okay, what's going on here? Okay, yeah. So I'll recommend it to anyone if you just want a chill at home at night movie. It's a good one. So that's basically our review. If you've seen this movie, what are your favorite scenes? Tell us. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We are binge watching still, so stay tuned for more videos to come. Bye.